Welcome back to our channel, and in this video we'll learn some of the tricks in Python. If you are beginner and just started to learn Python, I think these things you should know before going to give an interview. Okay, so let's get started. First we'll see over here that you have to give a problem that swap two variables like this. Okay, you have a variable in A and B, you have to swap, means that you need the value B in the A and value B in the A and value A in the B. Okay, in this way you have to swap their variables. So how you can do this? Most of the students and most of the people, what they are doing, they are just take a third temporary variable. Okay, you see the written over here. You take a temporary variable temp and you store the A variable value in the temporary variable, and then you take the A B variable value in the A, and then you take the A variable value from the temp variable in B, and this way you will get this output. You will achieve this result. But this is a wrong approach. Okay, if you are getting this question in the interview and if you do this way, I think you will get no marks on top of that. So what you should do, you just use this way. Simple, just you have to just A comma B and equal to B comma A. And if you see that I print also, I will see you just printing this. You will see that my value is swapped. Okay, in this way achieve this result in very just one line of code. And number 2 is that reverse a string. Okay, reverse a string in one line. Lots of students, they are try to use list, try to use loop to achieve the reversing the any character. Okay, any value. So but you don't need to use loop over here. You just use negative indexing. Colon minus 1 means colon means you need all the value from the variables on the from this word, and minus 1 means you just start from the last person. Minus 1 means minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. In Python, this way it will work. It will call negative indexing. You just use negative indexing to getting the reversing result. Just try to, you will see over here. Okay, you can do this way. Number 3 is unpacking lists and tuple. You know this concept, that how you can unpacking this. Let someone tell you that you have to store all the value from this list in different variables. So you have to try to do in different way. If you don't need this concept, don't go any here and there. You just take the 3 variables names and give equal to and read the variable name what you have storing the value in the list. Okay, you will see over here that if I print this, you will get this different result. Name and age and developer is different way. This is called tuple and list unpacking. Okay, you can getting just some different value from this way. Okay, and if I'll give you and the number 4 is use enumerate function instead of range length. Like you need a indexing. Okay, you have a list of item and list of value, and you need a index position along with their value. So how you can do this? For that, most of the students, they use range length function. Okay, use range length, but you do not need to use range length. Okay, you just used enumerate function, you can get the same result. You will see over here index position and food means the food in enumerate foods. Okay, if you, I will just run the code, you will see over here the changes happening. You will see that the apple index position 0, banana 1 and cherry 2. You will get the index position along with their value. If you need any time the index along with their value, you should use enumerate function. Okay, and another things I will show here, if you have a dictionary and you have to fetch the key value along with their index position, you can also use enumerate function. Like you have to give just student items, you know that you will get the key value pairs and start position 1. I will see run the code and see explain this. After this you will see that you will get in a position 1 for 101 alias key 101 alias value, this value you will 2 3. So why is from 1, starting from 1? Here you will see that it start from 0 1 2, like indexing start from 0 normally. So why it start from 1? So I'll, that's why I'm giving the start these things start equal to 1. If you use start equal to 1, they will start from 1. Okay, like this you can use enumerate function in dictionary. And number 5 is use zip to iterate over a multiple lists. Let me explain this zip function. Zip, what the zip is doing is that if you have a 2 or 3 lists, and if you are going to get the value from 2 lists, okay, like here over here you will see the example. I take this example. If you have a name and age, and if you are going to fetch the and the same time name and age value, you can use zip function. You can easily get it. Like let me print it so it is more clear for you. Like name Alice 25, age 25, Bob 30, and Charlie 35. So if you use zip names, if you just pass names and ages to variable that store value stored in the list, and if you use zip, so you'll fetch the name and age. So it is very simple way you can have a 2 or 3 or 4 lists or dictionaries. If you want to get value from the along for using loop, iterate through loops, so you can get easily along at the same time. Number 6 is list comprehension for clean code. The most of the normal approach is key that if you have a list, and if you take empty list for storing a value, and if you're going to use range method, and if you append it and in the square value from, let me print it, print you'll see that you just square it. You have to take another empty list and you store it in the inside this list, and you'll get the same, you'll get the value. And if you use list comprehension like this, you will do this in one line. Just use list, this is called list comprehension. Okay, you just give the value from formula here over here, and take the for loop. Just you have to do this line of code here, and then before you have to here list comparison, what you have to do is that first you have to write the condition, then you have to write the loop. Okay, what are you going to do? You will get the same result. Let me print it. You'll see that you will get the same result. You will over here you use 3 lines. You have to use a empty list, and you have to running a loop, and then you have to append it in the empty list. But when you use list comprehension, you will do this in the one line. So this is the perfect way to do these things. Okay, so if you have to do this way. If you like this particular video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. In the next video I'll come with some tricks and techniques in Python. If you are going to get a notification, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.